It seems to me that everywhere you look online, you eventually come across something that is either disturbing or in some way intriguing. My name is Chills, and I have scoured the internet looking for stories that'll give you the spookies and left feeling constipated. Number 15. Dairy Queen Gizzard Blizzard. The last thing you would want in your Dairy Queen Blizzard is someone's jizz, but as it turns out, that might be what you get. A 4chaner uploaded a photo anonymously to the site showcasing him with his pants down, a Dairy Queen cup between his legs, and his hand in a position that can only be described as making the bald man cry. With that said, he left a statement right next to the photo saying, "Ever wonder why Dairy Queen's blizzards are so creamy and delicious? Well, now you know." Admittedly, he had gloves on, but that's even worse. How he managed to jack off at work and not get in trouble is a mystery that baffles scientists to this day. Number 14. Doggy Doo. Doggy Doo is a children's board game that involves feeding a toy dog a roll of Play-Doh and then squeezing on the leash until the dog craps it out. Upon its initial release, the board game received mixed reviews. Some called it fun for the whole family, and that if you like water sports, you'll like this game as well. Others, on the other hand, thought the game was really dumb, and that just like the objective to the game, it was dog shit. The most interesting aspect surrounding this game is a story posted by a Reddit user by the name of See My Testicles 98. This Reddit user talked about the time him and his older brother played Doggy Doo. They were having a good time and laughed so hard when they saw the Play-Doh come out of the dog's asshole. But the shit hit the fan as soon as the Redditor's older brother accidentally stepped on the Doggy Doo, slipped, fell forward, and was impaled by a dildo that was implanted on the floor. The older brother suffered a major injury to his stomach and needed to be rushed to the ER. Thankfully, the older brother survived, but the doctors couldn't get the dildo out, for if they were to do that, he would instantly die. So now he has to spend the rest of his life with a dildo in his stomach. Ay caramba. Number 13. Using a Chinese finger trap as a condom. What happens when you're really poor and really horny? You find yourself going to extreme lengths to get laid, even if the girl's really questionable looking, and the only type of protection you have is a Chinese finger trap. Number 12. Having a black friend. Having a black friend comes with many advantages, like being able to say the N-word and not having to tell people that you're not racist. I was so thankful to my black buddy Tyrone for being my friend that I wanted to reward his friendship with a nice massage. With that said, I gave his butt cheeks a good rubbing until he jumped away from me in surprise. Tyrone proceeded to pull out a Glock, point it at me, yell at me, and I quote, "Yo cracker, you best back yo ass up before I pump your bitch ass full of lead." End quote. I have absolutely no idea what he was talking about, but if I were to guess, I think he was complimenting my new Paw Patrol shoes, which light up whenever I take a step. Thanks for the compliment, my dear black friend. Number 11. Nicolas Cage makes everything better. A user on 4chan made a scientific discovery that using a blanket with actor Nicolas Cage's face on it actually helps you sleep better. Not only that, but the 4chan user went on to explain that his anxiety decreased, he had a brighter outlook on life, and his penis grew to be 19 inches long. Good for you, buddy. Number 10. My dog is racist against Puerto Ricans. My dog has never bitten anyone before, but when I invited my friend Pablo from Puerto Rico to my house, he started to growl all menacingly at him and then bit my Puerto Rican friend. I don't know about you guys, but here in the Chills household, we do not tolerate racism. So after my dog bit my Puerto Rican friend, I fed him some chocolate. Yeet yeet, skeet skeet. Number 9. Harry Potter joins ISIS. Ever wondered what your favorite book character was up to after the series ended? Well, according to J.K. Rowling, after Harry destroyed Voldemort once and for all, he converted to Islam and then later on joined ISIS to wage jihad in the name of Allah. From now on, Harry Potter no longer shouts Wingardium Leviosa or Expelliarmus. Instead, Harry now shouts Allahu Akbar. Number 8. My mom's a velociraptor. Don't you just hate it when you find out that your mother is a flesh-eating, prehistoric creature that existed 70 million years ago? A Reddit user posted on Facebook that he found out that his beloved Mamacita was actually a velociraptor this whole time. The user was confused, heartbroken, saddened, and a little constipated. He eventually called the police on his mom because in the state of Virginia, which is where this story takes place, it is illegal to be a velociraptor. The Reddit user's mom is now facing up to a lifetime in prison with no chance of parole. Number 7. Panda erection. The last thing you would want to see before going into your butthole is a panda bear's massive, fully erect dong, ready to penetrate. But as it turns out, that might be what you get. Number 69. My dad's a former porn star. A super duper fan of mine, Ryan, sent me this story of something crazy he found out about his dad. One day while scrolling through Pornhub during an extreme masturbation sesh, he stumbled upon a video of his dad in a porno as a plumber trying to help a woman with her pipe. But instead of fixing an actual pipe, he clogged the woman's pipe, if you know what I mean. After what Ryan described as not his proudest fap, he later confronted his dad, and his dad told him he used to be a porn star. After that, Ryan's dad told him that if he didn't tell his mom, he would give him some of his money he had stashed away from his porn career days. Way to go, Ryan. Number 5. Paying a stripper in V-Bucks. A Reddit user posted in a forum that he actually found a prostitute that would gladly fornicate with him in exchange for 1,000 V-Bucks. I wonder if he at one point Fortnite danced on her with his dingleberries out. Number 4. Jizz Sandwich. Apparently, someone had broken into my house last night, but instead of stealing my valuable belongings, like my rock collection or my Yu-Gi-Oh cards, the perpetrator instead took 2 slices of me beloved bread and spread his cum all over the bread slices and smushed them together. Out of pure curiosity, I actually took a bite of the Jizz sandwich, and it honestly tasted pretty good. If the guy who broke into my house is watching this, feel free to come over anytime you want and make some more of your delicious Jizz sandwiches. I'll even leave the door wide open. Number 3. A cock-blocking cock. Getting laid is often something people set out to do, but an unusual problem some people may face is when a chicken stands between you and the girl you want to get some poo-tang from. However, this problem can be easily solved if you have a black friend on you, because then your black friend could chase away the chicken and turn it into a KFC fried chicken meal, thus getting rid of your problem. Number 2. Sour Patch Kids, but you had me at kids. Sour Patch Kids are yummy in my tummy, and every time I chew on one, I get an orgasm. Unfortunately for this 4chan user who was munching on a bag of Sour Patch Kids, he found in his bag a child-sized finger, eyeball, and a nose. Is it possible that Sour Patch Kids are made from real kids? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Before we get to number 1, my name is Chills, and if you're curious as to what I look like, well, keep guessing, because I'm a superhero, and just like a superhero, I don't reveal my secret identity. Number 1. Neo-Nazis are us. Are you a racist, anti-Semitic piece of shit, and you'd like to meet people just like you? Well, now you can, thanks to the new online dating website, Neo-Nazis Are Us. With hundreds of users all across the globe, neo-Nazis, Ku Klux Klan members, white supremacists, and skinheads now have a place where they can talk about their hatred of people of different races and ethnicities, but most importantly, they have a website to find a date. Good for you, you fucking terrible people.
Don't let your kids watch it!